We began about 4 years ago. Three of us, Jeremy, my son, Glenda, my wife, and myself, started a trio, and we called that View from the Hill. And we played a few places around the area, and pretty much all original music. And then we kind of processed along into feeling like we wanted to add more members to the band and then advance on into doing some classic rock. And so we started looking for other members. And my sister, who's been a singer for quite a long time, I gave her a phone call, and she agreed to come on up and audition and try out, and she did very well. And so we kind of put that together. Still wasn't sure what we were going to call ourselves. I think we played a couple of small clubs around the area just to kind of get a feel for the music that we were doing. And then decided we ought to add a lead guitarist, and so we advertised for that. And fortunately, we were able to pick up Ken Watts, who lives here locally, surprising to us, who had been out of playing for quite a few years. And so he came in and came right on up to speed quickly. He had a lot of music that he brought with him, and we were able to add some songs that we normally wouldn't have done. So it was great to have him. Soon after that, Glenda, my wife, started playing keyboards, and again, that's another element that we added to the whole mix that we didn't have before. And then Mike Jesse, our bass player, we got a hold of him, and I had known Mike for quite a while, and he actually called us and wanted to play, so we had him come in too. And then our process, as the hardest process we've had, is to get a solid drummer. And just recently now, we've been through 3 or 4 different drummers over the last couple of years, but now we have got a real solid guy, and Tom Johnston, who just started with us about 2 weeks ago. So we've got our full band going here, but we've actually been out playing for about around 2 years as the group we have cycled drummers in and out. But we really feel right now we've got as good a group as we've ever had, and can really take this to another level. Well, there's a question of how long you need to set up your equipment versus how much time you actually have. Generally, we try to get there an hour and a half prior to a show starting, and so that gives us an hour and a half of setup time. If everything goes properly as it usually does, it's around an hour, maybe a little over, and then you get into sound checks. But sometimes you'll run into failures of cabling, or something was hooked up wrong. It takes a little bit to find out where that is. So, ideally, if you had a couple of hours to play with there, that'd be great, but we don't have that. It's usually the most stressful point of the whole process is getting unloaded, getting on stage, getting things all connected properly. And we've got a great bunch of people. Everyone takes their area. Certain people who work on the lighting. Some of them work on getting the soundboard and cabling from the soundboard up with the snake and all that and to the stage. And then one of the persons sets up all the mics and stands, and one of us does all the monitor setups and cabling there, and I kind of handle hooking up the mains, and getting power back, through and work with the sound guy to get connected and then start the process of sound mixing. You probably have about 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe of sound check time. It is where everyone on stage really needs to be disciplined and be at their mic and be ready to check each individual microphone. That's not always the case because there's so many things going on that can be distracting. You got audience coming in, and if in a club there's noise from just the club itself. Maybe there's background music being played in the club that you need to get shut off so that you can do a good check. A lot of shows, the room's already full of people, so there's a lot of just talk, noise, and that makes it very difficult to get a good sound check.
Check, check, 1, 2. Mike must have set this
Reverb needs to come way down. Okay, go ahead.
Mike must have set my microphone stand up because it's really low.
Not true. Say check.
Hello? Check. Check, check, check.
Way up. It's still
check.
like a lot
1,
of reverb.
2, there it goes.
There was a lot of phone calling and a lot of convincing and a lot of, come on. And finally that happened, and then as each person came in, there was this intrepidness and, and kind of everybody came in just kind of getting back up to speed from what they were. Everybody did that pretty much. And we've all been patient with each other and allowed each other to come up to where we are.
Every member of the band has to really have a passion for it.
Having an open mind, right?
Yeah.
But you gotta have some thick skin too, because it's not all roses, and it's just, you're gonna get beat down, and people are gonna tell you you suck at times, No, I'm not talking back in the day, That's just, because we're kind of talking about, tell them what we think of how to get started. And there's, we could sit here for 2 hours and talk about that.
We don't have enough time.
Just put your wallet out.
Yeah, is this paid shoot now?
If you want to know, we'll write a book and you can buy it.
There you go.
That's the basics though. I mean, I think that anybody just needs to know that they gotta have a lot of work, a lot of work, and like you said, a little bit of a thick skin.
And it can all go down a tube in a heartbeat.
Absolutely.
Bam. It just can't. It's a very fragile thing that you have to put together.
One key person could leave, and it could be any member of the group, and it throws everything off. It really does.
Because you don't have control over the other people.
No.
You have zero control. Their lives are totally, completely separate from yours, for the most part, and you have no control.
Well, some of the contract we all signed that
I don't recall any contract.
I think that's a brother contract that he's talking
You're stuck into that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
come see us.
It's
Yeah.
Out From the Under on Facebook.
Mhm.
Don't be afraid to check it out. Absolutely. Like us on Facebook. Come see us play.
Check our music out.
Check our music out that is on there. And
Check our
check out for
schedule.
updates all
Yeah.
the time because
Mhm.
I don't know which one of you really does all the updating, but you do some and you do it. So I know that it's constantly being updated, so check us out all the time. And, just for all of us, I say, hopefully we have the group now that's gonna stick together and we can just keep moving forward and learn some new
It
music. and
feels pretty solid.
Keep going. So that's what I say.
Come out and see us.